Back of your truck that has quite a statement. So maybe you tell me your name and a little bit about what you're doing.
All right. Well, here I'll even give you this. This has actually been in my development for several years now, and initially I'd called it Bulletins from Neptune because astrologically speaking, Neptune governs poetry and the arts, and I was going around with something I call bulletin board art for obvious reasons, but unlike collage, which is a whole bunch of pieces of text and image to make one composition, but a bulletin board, it's like babysitting, used tires, apartment for rent. So I was displaying my writings, my drawings, my sculptures on it, but now it's morphed. I'm playing with different things. I got rid of the black. I get rid of the Neptune thing because it was too esoteric for people. They heard Neptune, they thought pool supplies, diving equipment, I don't know what. And I got rid of the black, it was too oppressive. I originally did the black because I wanted everyone's attention just to go to the bulletin board. But it was like oppressive, and the other thing, it was disguising hiding the sculptural quality of the truck, what I've done with the truck.
It's a custom truck.
Yes, this is all, I've done this all myself, and a lot of guys up in northern New England, when they get the truck starts to rust, they'll do the woodchuck thing, but typically by the time it's done, it's like you need like a small step ladder to get into it because they glunk on big pressure treated 2x. This is not pressure treated, this is tamarack. They put on these big beams, and I was able to maintain a very low profile. It's very inviting. People think a lot of times they just want to use it as a park bench, they sit on it. But anyway, voila, that's...
So are you selling the whole truck or just the piece?
I'd sell anything. I'd sell, first actually when I came down to Manhattan a couple of years ago with the truck, I thought, yeah, I'll drive it into a gallery. I mean, I've seen there was something I saw in the paper. It was like someone drove in a Volvo and took off a couple of fenders, and it was called an installation. I just didn't get it, but the main thing was like this idea of bulletin board art. And now though, I do sculptures too. So it's like for this now, it's this. But then, a couple of weeks from now, it could be something else.
Is there any particular statement you're trying to make?
Well, yes and no. I mean, people go, they think, hey man, you ought to be an electric truck. I said, I'm not an environmentalist. I'm not a political activist. I'm not an apologist for oil companies. I'm an artist. And as such, it's simply about stating the truth as I see it. In this particular instance, people have the whole alternative energy thing very confused because windmills and wind turbines rather, and solar panels, but that's all about the generation of electricity. Petroleum is 70% transportation, trucks and cars, 30% plastic. So all people can be out there with their environmental message. And believe me, I love the earth. But let's get real. We're all sinners here, 70% cars and trucks, 30% plastic. So all the environmentalists, they have their car, they have their plastic computer, they have their plastic cell phone. They don't drill here, don't get the pipeline there, but keep us fed with our gasoline for our car, plastic for our cell phones. And I'm just saying, let's be honest. That's all. Let's just be honest. It's like we are all part of the problem. This is like Mahatma Gandhi. He brought down the British Empire because he put his money where his mouth was. He said, okay, let's get the spinning wheel. Let's spin our own cotton. We'll boycott the cotton from the British Empire. We're all hypocrites. It's just like...
So if someone... So what are you doing here today? I should ask that.
Well, I'm here because, first and foremost, as they say, I'm not an environmentalist. I'm not a political activist. There is that component. I'm here because I'm an artist, because I read that this was going to be here, thought, okay, there are going to be all kinds of folks coming into this place, galleries from all over the world, and this is why I'm here. For that little sign right there. For sale by artists. So if someone wants to buy the church for petroleum, someone wants to buy whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because my situation, my personal situation, I'm 65 years of age, will be 65 very soon. I'm a plumber by profession. And, for 30 some odd years, been genuflecting before toilets, and not because I've drank too much, but because that's part of the trade, right? And I want to earn my livelihood being an artist, which is what I am at heart, what I have always been. But it's you have to earn a livelihood.
Well, thank you for your time.